Hey, all my subscribers, all my viewers, or whatever. It's Nightmare Baller One. At a friend of mine's house, just decided to do a shoot. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Will, aka self-proclaimed Doc Knockers.
And we just decided to shoot on TNA. You know, this is his first video. Y'all may see him a little bit more. It all depends on how this one go. So y'all just send me comments or whatever. Tell me if you like it. If you don't, you'll never see his ass again. If you do, then he'll be back for another. Alright, first thing we wanted to talk about was ratings, okay? The reason why I wanted to talk about ratings, because you got guys like Bill and Doug, PS Power, that like to bring up the WWE's ratings. But the WWE has way better ratings than TNA at this moment. So that just kills their argument.
It really does.
Like, what was Raw? Raw this week was what? I think a 4, something like that, 3.9 or some high 3.
Yeah.
It's usually always high 3 to 4, you know what I mean? And Impact is always 1.1, 1.2.
Their ratings don't never stay. Ratings never go up, even though they have far greater talent.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
And you know they can't bring ratings into the argument because TNA is just not on the level to argue the ratings card at all. You know what I mean? When it's barely fucking with ECW, and ECW has higher ratings than that show, that's a problem. And ECW is the third show in the WWE.
I mean, but some people argue that the reason TNA doesn't bring in as many ratings is because it's only 1 hour. But people got to realize that really doesn't affect your ratings, however long your show is. You still get same amount of ratings.
Man, ECW back in the day, like at 2 o'clock in the morning, had like the same ratings as TNA. That's a problem. That's a problem.
That shows you just how the lack of, just the lack of management on how to produce the show in a better way.
But on some real shit, ratings really don't matter. If the show's still here, it really don't matter. But I just decided to bring up ratings because all the TNA fanboys love to bring up ratings. So yeah. All right. Then we want to talk about them not releasing unnecessary talent, like talent they just have just sitting around. Like let's say Shark Boy, VKM. You get the picture.
Yeah.
But then they find time to release Conan, which basically squashes LAX. Now LAX is nothing, and they're not gonna be anything because now they don't have Conan.
Their faces,
their faces. Come on, you know what I'm saying? And then Jerry Lynn's gone.
Creator of the X Division.
Yeah, pretty much. Him and AJ Styles created the X Division. Now he's gone, and then now Matt Bentley's gone. One of the bright young stars of the company, and now he's just he's destroying that company in like every radio interview you see and all sorts of shit.
That really shows by them releasing Jerry Lynn and Matt Bentley that they're not trying to keep the identity of the X Division as a mainstream type thing.
I was just congratulating him, man. He's doing a good job. But yeah, like the X Division. And that brings us to another one of our topics, them not pushing the X Division. The X Division is what put TNA on the map. And now that they're not pushing it, it's basically like watching Raw every week. Because they have like them stupid storylines and they don't even you watch Impact.
It's a bunch of mad wrestling.
Yeah, you watch Impact and you see like maybe 1 or 2 matches, you know what I mean? I remember Impact, they used to try and get in as many matches as they can. Promos were second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To compete with the WWE, like everybody's been trying to tell TNA, they have to be a true wrestling alternative. If they're not a wrestling alternative, there's no point in them even trying to come at WWE, trying to out WWE the WWE.
It was really bad when I saw AJ Styles not high fly for a whole match. I was just disgusted.
Yeah. Yeah. It brings us to AJ Styles. AJ Styles is now being booked as a goofball.
Yeah.
Not even as a heel, as just a goofball. Not as a great wrestler. Remember when he was a heel in the early days of TNA?
He had attitude, but
he still did all the moves he did. You know what I mean? He still had the same style of matches that he did, he always had. But now he's just some kind of goofball.
He's just a jackass following around Christian
the whole time. And then they're not using Christian right either because Christian... if you want to talk about the most over people in the company, I hate to break it to all you Kurt Angle fans, but Christian's the most over heel in the company. That's just being real. And if you want a heel as the champion, it should be Christian. You know, that's just how I see it. Even though I think right now Joe should be the champion. But, you know.
I mean, they're just not doing well with Joe at all. Like, where the hell does Joe come from messing with Christian? Like, a couple
Yeah.
Like,
last week on Impact, just out of nowhere, you know, Joe just comes out here and then, you know, him and Christian have a war word. It's just out of nowhere.
And it's going to be some crap-ass match
at No Surrender. Yeah. And Kurt Angle's wrestling 3 times at one pay-per-view. Nah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, just like damn Match of Champions is a bad idea. Just like the past 2 pay-per-views have been a bad idea.
And that's why they've been crap. And Hard Justice was the 2nd worst pay-per-view of the year.
I'm just kind of curious to see where they go with this X Division thing. Do they push it again, or do they get rid of it? I mean, it's kind of up in the air right now.
We'll find out when Jay Lethal beats Angle at No Surrender. Because everybody knows it's going to happen. He's going to beat Angle. Then Angle's going to lose the tag titles, and he's just going to keep the world title. They're not just going to make him lose all 3 belts at the paper.
I hope to God they make him lose that crap.
I mean, they're not going to.
Because Kurt Angle, who's never even had an X Division match.
And another gripe I have. Ricky Banderas has been in that company since June, and we have not seen him yet. Why? They made a big deal about him coming, and we haven't seen him.
The only thing I saw even having to do with him is Abyss getting pulled under the ring.
Yeah, you know it was him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but...
I hope, spoiler, this is what I just think. If this happens, I'm sorry, yo. I think that Abyss is going to, you know, basically have Kurt beat at No Surrender. And that's when we're going to see Ricky Banderas. That's just what I think. But who knows? I mean, I don't even know. I thought he was going to come at Hard Justice.
Yeah, so do I.
So, you know, who knows?
You know.
And another thing I want to talk about, this is 9 tenths out of 10 going to happen. I saw this a lot of places, but a lot of people think Joe was going to win it, Bound for Glory or whatever. No. I hate to spoil it for y'all, but this is the most likely scenario. Jeff Jarrett is supposed to come back in October, and he's supposed to beat Kurt for the title of Bound for Glory.
I wouldn't be surprised seeing how Jeff Jarrett is backstage bush. I mean,
ain't know his wife died, you know, so I can understand.
Yeah, it'd be some kind of great run to glory, but I mean, they need to make way for young talent like Joe still doesn't have a title. A whole bunch of shit like that.
And that's why he's leaving. Yeah, he'll be gone in March. Y'all don't worry, he'll be gone. So don't worry about it.
God, he'll go to WWE.
I don't think so, but he'll definitely be gone.
So he can get played as dang Umaga's brother or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I'm telling you, he'll definitely be gone, y'all. Don't worry about that. But what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, SummerSlam coming up. Check that out. I'm gonna try to, but
yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't know who's. The only match I really want to see is the Triple H and Booker T match.
At ROH Driven, September 22nd. Check that out too. I think that's.
I'm not a big fan of ROH. I haven't gotten into it yet, guys, but I plan on doing that because he says it's awesome. But
it is. But anyway, I'll be back with another video probably sometime later. Probably my just review of everything. Probably after SummerSlam, I'll be back with a pay-per-view. A review of just everything going on. Anyway, peace out. Y'all let me know if y'all like Doc Knockers or not, and I'll holler at y'all later.